First of all, the Saints has got an awful lot of good football players, and this guy's at the top of their list, along with a couple other guys that are pretty doggone good. And here's what I like about this particular play. One of the things, and this is a good vision of it, one of the things that a quarterback has to be able to do is they've got to be able to read defenses and be able to change plays. So what's going to happen here is he's going to change either the play or the protection. So as soon as we start this, we're going to pause real quick after they shift. That running back's going to move. And let's pause. So what's happened now is either the center or the quarterback have changed the pass protection. All right? And they're going to go ahead and change the play. And now let's watch. Because if you're a quarterback, it's easy to throw the ball with no one in your face. And pause. It's not easy to throw the ball with someone when you're about to take one right in the chops. And what happened is the tackle, again, their protection, they changed it, but they got it mixed up for some reason. The tackle gets beat to the inside. We got an unblocked player. That ball is coming out, and then you're going to see it's going to be on the line to the receiver. That ball is coming out when a guy is right in his grill, right in his face, and he puts it on the line. Now, how do you do that? Because you do that by looking past pressure downfield. You have to feel pressure. You have to know it's there, but you can't study it. You can't look at it. You've got to throw the ball even if someone's right in front of you. And that's just...
Welcome back to the Prep Picks Report. You can see Carol's Corner in its entirety Tuesday nights on the All Sports Report or shortly on KUSI.com. Please allow me to introduce the subject of tonight's Carol's Corner, Rodney Thompson of St. Augustine. You can follow Rodney on Twitter at Roddy, R-O-D-D, 2, T-O-2. That's Roddy, T-O-2. Roddy, T-O-2. Tell me about that Twitter handle. Why Roddy?
Just my nickname since I was little, Roddy. So she always calls me that. T for Thompson, and I'm number 2.
Of course, that makes sense. We're going to be showing, as a programming alert, we'll be showing Mira Mesa highlights against St. Augustine, but right now we're going to show a little bit of what you did. Kind of a game manager tonight against Mira Mesa. Big win for the Saints. Talk about the game a little bit.
We want to get our run game up and going. We had Daryl Broussard back tonight. He played amazing. We also have Isaac Taylor Stewart, of course, and our line blocked great tonight. Receivers made plays. Defense, played amazing. So just great game overall.
No shortage of talented players on your roster.
No, not at all.
I hate to do this to you because I know you're not supposed to look ahead, but when you play at St. Augustine or when you play at Cathedral, is the Holy Bowl ever very far out of your thoughts?
People in the community always love bringing it up. Are we going to win? How they look. But Coach Sanchez does a good job of keeping us focused on our next game and, our task at hand. But, since they're coming up, now we can really put the focus on them and get ready for them.
Your counterpart, Tate Haynes, is, probably the only guy who can really appreciate what you're going through at a high-profile private school, leadership role on campus, playing quarterback on a very good football team. How well do you know Tate?
Tate's a good guy. I talked to him a couple times. He's a real good quarterback. He does what he needs to with that offense. He leads them. He manages the game. He does what's asked of him, and that's really what you need in an offense like that. And he's doing a good job over there.
I figure you guys probably kind of lead parallel existence a little bit about what you have to deal with on campus and the pressure.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's the biggest game in San Diego County. So, if you've ever been to a game, it's packed. So. And
we should also mention there's a food drive going on. St. Augustine raising food for this game. Tell people how they can get involved.
We're doing a fundraiser to raise or get food for needy people. So if you could stop by within this next week and maybe drop off some food for us, that would be awesome. Canned food, all that stuff.
Being a Saintsman or being a student at St. Augustine, not only do you have to be a good athlete, a good student, you also have to do 100 hours of community service. Is that right?
Yes, sir. So before you graduate, you're required to have 100 community service hours or you can't walk, basically. So this really gets us out in the community and, helps us give back and express our Augustinian values, which are Unitas, Veritas, Caritas, which means unity, truth, love. And that's really what our school is based around, and that's how we give back to our community.
Very cool. We ask each week we ask a viewer to ask a question. This comes from Dre Labadie. What's your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject would probably have to be, I'd say English. I like English.
Oh, what do you know? What do you know? It's English. Want to play a little Shakespearean Name the Quote?
Sure, why not?
All right, this is, everybody, a little quiet in the Get the buzzer ready in case he gets it wrong. This is the quote, "You name me the Shakespearean work it comes from. All the world is a stage, and all men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. One man in his time plays many parts."
I'm gonna say that's As You Like It.
As You Like It. It may have been the first play ever broadcast on radio, went over the air in 1922. 1 for 1. Now is the winter of our discontent.
That's Richard III.
Oh, the fun fact, in 1996, Al Pacino made his directorial debut and played the title role in Looking for Richard. 2 for 2. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
I'm gonna say when was this? 12th Night.
12th Night it is. Fun fact, 12th Night is a reference to the 12th night of Christmas. And finally, 4 bonus questions. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste death but once.
That's Julius Caesar.
Yeah, that's an
Miss
easy
Arn covered that with us in freshman year.
All
Shout
right,
out to her.
Caesar is the most visible character in the action appearing, is the most visible actor appearing live in only 3 scenes. All right, we're out of time, young man. Thank you for your time. We appreciate everything. We look forward to the Holy Bowl, and we appreciate you coming in, staying up late with us, the entire Thompson family.